Last night a bitch nigga shot a real nigga. But we don't make no diss records, we just deal with it. Plus I be going through a lot, I never talk about it. And they using niggas songs in court, so I can't talk about it. Rap niggas think I'm dumb, like I don't see the play. I let them think they got the ups, to get them out the way. On FaceTime, my brother telling me he shot my mama, telling me to chill, but I know he seen that nigga face. But that's enough about that part. Talking about respect, well, it's a must about that part. Playing with my money, well, then it's up about that part. Cause when it's time to play ball, don't give a fuck about that part. They know I'm that nigga when they see me. Her man crush been a hater, and her little brother won't beat me. Her friend been on my dick since I was passing out CDs. Her baby daddy a mark, and her boyfriend probably a weenie. 3,300 on my book bag. Let some niggas in the past, but I don't look back. Shit kinda different, I ain't the man that I was. I seen death in too many forms, and I ain't never really shook that. Don't let him rock you to sleep, true colors better believe him. I know that God got me, but I be riding with my reaper. Praying with my kids, and even then I got my heater. And I be stepping so hard, this hoes in $1,000 sneakers. Take your bitch when I meet her, and you ain't seen her in about 3 days. Knew I was a threat, I passed that stick like a relay. Spin it back to back, it's like a motherfucking replay. Turn your son into a bitch when I shoot, I think I'm D-Wade. Told him I'm a savage, if I want it, I'ma have it. Playing with my lettuce, cook your head like a cabbage. Tell them that I'm rich and I'm solid, that's the advantage. Bitch, bad kids, fresh little nigga, you can't stand it. Tell them big checks, yardsticks, not a roof. All I smoke is ops and I don't never smoke a hookah. Looking for a blessing that's worth it, Jesus and Judas. Tell them niggas game 6, my whole team full of shooters. I slide on a nigga like a motherfucking flip-flop. Pressure on your homie and I promise he a flip-flop. Talking that wookie-woo, something. I know the police listen, so I ain't really saying nothing. I know these niggas envy, they can't manage how they feel. Jealousy's for bitches, you niggas pussy for real. A nigga get the drop and he happen to shoot. First we heal up and get back. We ain't going on the shirt, I swear to God.
That woozy-woo, something. Know the police listen, so I ain't saying nothing. Talking that woozy-woo, something. Nigga cock back and aim and leave you bleeding where you running. Swear to God, nigga.
What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? Rich Trapper tapping in. Rich Trapper tapping in. 10 in Trap News Network. Back in the same, like cracking this thing here at 10 in Trap News Network. It's that good news you can use. It's that good knowledge you ain't finna get nobody's college, big dog. Tap in with that tap in and make sure you are, in fact, tapped in with that good tap in. You feel me? Hit that notification bell. Hit all, say tapped in for the latest and the greatest everything we got going on here at 10 in Trap News Network. We appreciate this news you can use. We appreciate giving y'all this knowledge you can't get in nobody's college. Get into all that if you ain't got into all that. We finna jump into this content, man. But before we do, we need y'all to make sure that y'all tap in with the tap in. Hit us up on Instagram, TRAPNEWS, TRAPNEWS, Trap News Network. My bad, man. I had a brain fart right there. But get into that if you ain't got into that. And I need y'all to make sure that y'all hit the petition in the description to get rid of Pathetic Flat. So that's the mission. We finna jump into this, man. Baby B Brazy and Wack are having a conversation. Let's see why Wack has nothing to do on a Memorial Day weekend, but talk to people incarcerated, not from his hood, but from hoods he wish he could be a part of, I guess. Let's get into this. Let's go.
Blood said, can he come out here without no weird shit? Wack. He wanted a weird homie. He wanted a homie that's dope, get money, trying to bust plays with the homie. He said he gonna come to LA, dead homies, but don't blood be set tripping. He said Wack, he said don't Wack be set tripping on the homies from New York. I said, what? Then another homie say this shit, so that's why I said that he don't run that. That's that. We not going nowhere else other than that. I'm the dead homies. I don't give a fuck about nothing, and I don't want no bunk ass shit, especially on the who's on Memorial's Day. Is today Memorial's Day?
Memorial's Day. Memorial, one singular. It's not plural, but don't worry about it.
Dynamo today is, but it was like yesterday. It was Memorial's Day because that's when everybody's getting fucked.
Monday is today Monday.
Yeah, today Monday, but yesterday was cracking. That's when everybody sending videos. If your bitch was in another city on the dead homies with the other people, it was bad.
No, it's not like that.
If your bitch was in Vegas, what is it, Arizona, in them pools, it was bad for your bitch. And she was drunk, and it was bad. Because she on the homie shit. Yanking. I didn't drop the shit, Damo. Oh, let me. All right, I'm gonna send it. I send it to Mont. I'm gonna send it. Let me see. Want me to send it to Mont? Oh, so big. Get on. Hey, what? I just heard y'all. Here go Wack right here. Hey.
Yo.
Hey, what's
In that little bitty apartment, you could tell by the blinds that man lives in poverty. That ain't no high ceiling. Them ain't floor to ceiling windows. Niggas got the texture ceiling with the stucco. That's not better living. That's not better living. It's not better living.
the deal? What's the deal?
So listen, I just heard you say that a nigga told you.
I said,
Now hold on, wait, let me speak. A nigga told you that Wack beats, listen, that Wack, does Wack be set tripping? Damu, Piru, when we ever worried about if a nigga set tripping anywhere we go, blood is a bitch. Any nigga worrying about a nigga set tripping, if they going somewhere is a bitch. Can we?
Why you sitting in the dark in that little bitty living room? You know what's a double Estavine? That little bitty living room that Wack is in. That little bitty living room that Wack is in that tiny apartment. That's what's a double, big dog.
You agree with that?
You absolutely right with that part.
Blood,
But look,
any state we go to, hold on,
this is the
Brazy.
little homie, blood.
Brazy,
Blood
I don't give a
feel
fuck,
like
little homie or big homie. Any state we go to, anywhere we go, concert, wherever, did we give a fuck about if a nigga tripping?
No. With that, you absolutely right. Dead
Oh,
homie.
look, at that point, Brazy, Piru.
You know what's a double? That trash decor in the back that came from Big Lots. So you can think what you want about my channel. I have a really nice house that I'm actually finna put up for rent to go move into another really nice house. So my YouTube channel might not be what you want it to be, but all my kids got their own bedroom. Should they choose not to use them at their convenience, it's their business, but I'm not secluded to a little bitty living room. Look at this. Why are you in the dark? He's ready to receive Flacco. Look at him, ready to receive a good flocking from Flacco. That's right.
Blood is a bitch. It ain't no more combo about blood. He needs to come out here and get booked.
No. With that right there on BLB, how you say that? You absolutely right. I'm saying
Nigga
this.
on Piru, blood, when the fuck a real nigga worrying about a nigga talking about a nigga tripping. Come on, blood.
You look. Blood. Like I said, homies out there.
I don't even know these
It's a lot of blood referencing from somebody who's a Piru that can't go to Piru Street, but whatever.
niggas. He worrying about a nigga he don't know tripping on. I don't know these niggas. Fuck these niggas. If I don't know you, fuck you. Why you worrying about me, nigga? If you a real nigga and you think a nigga tripping, come out here the way you supposed to come out here and handle your business if a nigga trip.
Man,
Nigga writing letters, blood. A nigga writing letters. Nigga, we harboring fugitives. Come on, blood. When we do that?
That's on Bloods. I'm not harboring some
Blood,
shit.
the nigga wrote you a letter talking about don't Wack be tripping, Brent.
Harboring fugitives is not. Harboring fugitives means that they're hiding somebody who's on the run from like law enforcement or something. I don't think that's what he meant. Harboring busters was probably what he meant, more appropriately and more understandably. But harboring fugitives is actually not the. Don't worry about it.
I'm letting you holler on Bloods, and then I'm.
Brazy, the nigga wrote you a letter.
I ain't gonna go.
Brazy, the nigga wrote you a letter talking about. Brazy, hear me out, Brazy. A nigga wrote you a letter talking about don't Wack be tripping. What the fuck? What? If Wack is tripping, so what, nigga? Handle your.
No, I'm not from California, bro. I'm from the Crenshaw district. I ain't from California at all. I'm from the Crenshaw district.
business,
That's
right?
lanes. That's what I said. That's how I get off and on the dead homies.
Oh,
And that's
okay.
how I was just
Now
saying
let's
on-
go to
on
two.
DLP. If a nigga
You
worry about
know
a nigga
this.
tripping,
There's one thing you know. There's one thing you know. Wack deal with who the fuck Wack want to deal with,
Especially the police.
like Brazy deal and whoever else deal with who they want to deal with. Can't no nigga force me to deal with some niggas I don't want to deal with. You know that?
No, no nigga ain't forcing no nigga to do none of that.
So we got now. Watch this.
I ain't gonna have I'm not about to do that.
Now
All I
watch
know is
this,
this.
Brazy.
This is what I
Did this
said,
nigga
Wack.
tell you?
When you finish
Hold on.
hollering
Right,
on Blood,
right. Did
I'ma
this nigga
tell
tell
you
you?
what's really
Did
going
Blood tell you that I set something up in the name of this
He didn't tell
Namu
me that you
thing,
said
and
something
Blood
up.
come out
Blood,
here and I
this
did
is
him
the-
wrong? I don't even know the nigga.
He ain't say nothing like that.
Okay, so we got a scary nigga. So when do Damu, Scary, and Key address another Damu G homie about a scary nigga? When we do that, blood?
Wait, what?
Okay, so we got a scary nigga. So when do Damu, Scary, and Key address another Damu G homie?
When are you? Who's G homie? Who's big homie is Wack? Who's Lil Wack? And I ain't talking about my nigga Lil Wack from promoting essays. I ain't talking about that Lil Wack. Who's Lil Wack? Who is your little homie? I'm a G homie of who? Who looks at Wack and was like, "Yep, gotta listen to what he says. That's the big homie." Like who? Am I missing anything? This is somebody's big homie. Oh, that's that Estavine Alvarado. That's your big homie. That's your big homie. Nah, Estavine, that's your big homie. Don't try to switch up now. Nah, Estavine, that's your big homie. That's why you came in here, me eating and cheerleading, being funny, cause you would. Okay, got you.
About a scary nigga. When we do that, blood?
Blood. As soon as you done, I
want to know when we do that. And who is this nigga in the background like he know me, blood? Who is blood with the pom-poms like he know me, telling me where I'm from, because look, blood, I got a J number, homie. I know how the yard work. A nigga like the pen make the streets move, the streets could make the pen move too. It ain't nothing. So who is blood back there disrespecting me? I don't even know blood.
Who you talking about?
Whoever your celly is, blood, talking about what I ain't.
Look, Wack. Nope. Before y'all.
I don't know where blood from. What's blood name? What they call it?
Blood, I know.
Because I can show blood what kind of reach I got to that yard, blood.
And let me say this with the homies for before that.
Nigga, fuck you, nigga. Fuck you, bitch ass. Where you from? Where you from?
I'm from Miller's, nigga. They call me GB from Miller Gangster.
Okay, and you are nobody, nigga. You are nobody. You's a nobody.
Straight up, nigga. You's
a nobody.
I don't know what that is, Estavine. You have to like spell the whole thing out. Those numbers and slashes mean nothing to me. I see, and you're going to think I'm funny. If I say what I think I see in my head, you're going to think I'm dissing your hood, and I'm not. But it's a popular TV station. You know it's a popular TV station. So if I say it, it's going to sound like I'm being disrespectful to your neighborhood. But in actuality, I need like 4 write-outs, not abbreviations, because I'm from the west side of Slauson. I don't know what's going on past Vermont, big dog. Not even a little bit. And I don't really be too interested in business that's not mine.
Pull on your nipples, you
Are you from the same hood as Rich Rabbit?
to that yard, blood.
You know blood. I know you are before y'all.
I don't know where blood from. What's blood name? What they call it?
Blood. I know.
Because I can show blood what kind of reach I got to that yard, blood.
And let me say this with the homies for before that.
Nigga, fuck you, nigga.
I went to Hamilton, and I went to Palms, and I went to Webster. Shout out to the Pico Union area. Got you. I went to Palms, I went to Hamilton. I went to, excuse me. Oh, you guys are the first Playboy set. Okay, cool. You coming to the Marathon Burger Grand Opening at Venice Beach on the 31st? We love for you to be there. I went to Emerson. I went to Palms. And I went to Hamilton. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to the Playboys. Rich Rabbit is my homie. I love Rich Rabbit. It's my nigga. You feel me? You don't, Estavine, don't say nigga. We ain't. Be respectful. But come on down to the Marathon Burger Opening, Estavine. Shout out to the first Playboy set. I see you. Shout out to you guys. Hope to see you at the beach on the 31st.
Fuck you, you bitch ass. Where you from? Where you from?
I'm from Miller's, nigga. They call me GB from Miller Gangster.
Okay, and you are nobody, nigga. You are nobody. You's a nobody.
Straight up, nigga. You's
a nobody. Pull on your nipples, you bitch ass nigga.
Estavine, if you don't mind, hit me up on my Instagram, bro. We can sit down and do an interview.
You's a nobody, you bitch ass.
But you gotta apologize for disrespecting my page, though, bro. So if you like, you know what I'm saying? Because you coming in giving this energy like you politicking, and I ain't mad at it. But you gotta apologize, bro, because you came in and you disrespected the room. So if we gonna do it on that level, you gotta apologize, bro, because you came in and you disrespected the room. And low key, you was the reason, bro. You was the reason, and you know it's a rule. Don't be the reason. So just apologize to the house. Hit me up on Instagram, and I would love to sit down with you and do an interview because I'm sure you have an amazing story, because that's something that the black viewers are not Not nowhere near aware of. You feel me? Nowhere near aware of. So, you know what I'm saying? For sure. But you gotta apologize to the house though, bro. You came in and you called my channel A double double. I ain't appreciate that, bro. I ain't appreciate that. I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about my ish. You feel me? And then you said that I ain't really from LA. You feel me? And then I was disrespectful. You feel me? Like, cause that means I got stabbed twice in the LA County Jail for nothing. You feel me? So that was kind of disrespectful too. I take that away. You feel me? So Estavine, I would appreciate if you just would apologize to the house and hit me up on Instagram. Nah, see, I don't play like that, bro. I just don't play like that. You feel me? I don't play like that. Like, I'm sure you don't play about your geographics either, because you know hit me on Instagram. Hit me on Instagram. But you gotta apologize to the house. You gotta apologize to the house though for saying the channel was A double double. You gotta apologize to the house for that. You feel me? But I just don't play about my geographics in my neighborhood. You feel me? I don't. That's not a joke that you feel me? I don't be liking that.
Ass nigga, you bitch ass nigga, pull on your nipples, nigga.
You the fuck off a nigga. This shit, nigga. Weird ass nigga.
You's a nobody, you bitch ass nigga. You bitch ass nigga. Pull on your nipples, nigga. You
the fuck off a nigga shit, nigga. Weird ass nigga.
That's what I didn't want to do. And they think it's me. Y'all think it's me. Dumb blood gang. Y'all think it's
Nah,
me.
Estavine, it's all love, bro.
So big.
Shout out to the homie Estavine in the chat.
So I hope that and then
So basically, Wack just got marked out.
Checking. They lanes out. A nigga G Bizzle.
So basically, Wack just got marked out. Oh, here you go. Okay, he comes back. He comes back because he can't resist. Hey, Wack is a loser, bro. You don't have nothing to do on Memorial Day weekend. You don't have nothing to do on Memorial Day weekend but argue with niggas in jail. Hey, Estavine, we both doing better than Wack, bro. That's what we can both agree on. We could both agree on that. Hey, Estavine, we can both agree on that. You feel me? Bro, what? This nigga's a loser. Wack is a loser.
Back on here. Hey, bruh, if nigga about to yell and do all that, if I ain't about to
we ain't yelling.
You holler, live.
Why you act like we ain't talked before?
We talk we talk. That's what
okay
I'm saying.
then.
If we ain't gonna talk regular, you know I'm not gonna yell, blood.
Okay, so Brazy, here go the different type of homies we know, right? We got some homies that call you, hey, check this out. Nigga, we coming from Brooklyn. We finna come out there regulate. We want to fuck with the homies. We Don moves. We be there Friday. Boom, right? Then we got some niggas that say, hey, homie, a nigga want to come, but nigga don't know, and we looking for a plug. We gonna let Blood come out here and book. He's the bitch.
Nah, this is.
He's a bitch.
You're right. That's this. Now let me say, this is the nigga we got. The little homie just said on Bloods, I'm coming out there whoop the whoop. Do homies fuck with homies out of town? I said, what you mean?
Stop right there. Brazy.
What's that?
If you was going to Tennessee or New York, is you giving a fuck about asking a nigga out?
I'm not gonna give a fuck about.
Okay, we gonna go how we supposed to go, right?
Of course, for sure.
Okay,
that wasn't no bad question. He coming out here on niggas word. Blood not coming out here with 10 niggas.
But listen,
he ain't
Brazy.
coming out here with 10 niggas.
But Brazy,
he coming out here on a nigga word.
What that got to do with me, though?
Niggas move around with 8 niggas, 5 niggas, 1.
Brazy, what that got to do with me? If Blood coming out here for whoever, what that got to do with me?
It ain't got nothing to do with you on Bloods. Blood look at you as somebody that Blood saying like that, like, hey, look, on Blood.
He's scary.
Do homies fuck with homies or do niggas be set tripping like Blood? I don't know what the fuck you meant by that.
Brazy, let me ask you
niggas
something.
Don't do that.
Where we come from,
like that.
Every nigga capable of set tripping, right?
The fact that he talks like he's an actual somebody is amazing to me. And the fact that people from out of state look at Wack and be like, oh, snap, do he be tripping? No, his shoestrings are always tied. He never trips. His shoestrings are always tied, like immaculate. Boop, tied. Little bow. He's not tripping. He's all right. He's a poodle. A female dog. He's a pussycat. Mr. Boots. This nigga right here sitting in the dark. How they got more light in their jail cell than Wack got in his living room? This nigga Mr. Boots is tripping, bro. Mr. Boots is
right?
tripping.
Hell yeah.
And we capable of tripping right the fuck back, right? When do we go in a situation, no matter where we going, not anticipating a trip?
Man.
Blood is a bitch. You know I'm telling the truth. You raised right. You come on, homie.
Hey, Wack, bud.
All right, well, let me give you something that I know you know. Is dues and debts to those before us. We must remain the strongest soldier for the ones that follow. The mission is to move forward. To get there means not to know how far to go. We don't worry about if no nigga tripping. We just trip back. If it's bull, it's bull. If you tripping, we tripping. Why is a nigga concerned about a nigga he don't know? I don't know this nigga.
You absolutely right when you say it like that on blood.
It's the only way to say it, Brazy.
Try to bust one of these moves.
Brazy, wherever we go bust a move, we anticipate whatever and we ready for whatever, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I'm trying to understand your upbringing, who I know you come from standing on the side of, when the fuck you address a homie that they may consider.
You not a homie, nigga. The Pirus don't claim you. What are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about? Like, bro, you gotta chill with that, bro. You gotta chill with that. Like, you gotta relax. You really just have to relax. Like, everything about you has to calm down.
I don't know why. For a passive nigga.
That ain't what happened.
Blood, I've been in Colombia, in Miami. Nigga. Not let with blood.
That ain't what happened. And I'm gonna let you yank. I'm gonna let you go crazy.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna say what
you
happened.
making up excuses,
you know, I ain't gonna overtalk you, and then when I don't overtalk you because I never do on blood. It looked like nigga just breathing on me. On blood, the little homie said just like that. He said, "Blood, or do the homies be out there on some bullshit, laughing, tripping, like on some politics and shit?" I said, "Blood, it ain't like that. Blood, you 18." He said, "I thought all the homies be breathing like that." I said, "Blood, it was just some shit like that." And I said, "Blood, if homies want to come out here, niggas can tap in." I knew you was gonna have some. I knew this.
Have you ever heard me say, Brazy? Have you ever heard me tell some niggas they can't come out here? Where you heard me say that at?
I didn't hear you. I ain't heard you say that.
You never heard me say that. I don't give a fuck.
Hey, did I get on here? Did I get on here? I ain't say no Wack. I ain't go get on here.
You out of line because you should have never.
I ain't doing all that. All I said is,
you should have called me and said, Wack.
I don't go back and forth.
But let me ask you something. If you would have called my phone, I'd have said, Brazy, I don't know what you talking about, bro. I don't even know the nigga. Like, we say all the internet shit, right?
If I would have called you, if I would have
called you, I don't know the nigga.
Look, if I would have called you, you would have said that. You just said if I would have called you, you would have said, "Blood, don't say that on the internet like that."
No, I'd have just told you I don't know the nigga. I'd have said, Brazy, if he worried about getting tripped on, he's a bitch.
I know you don't know the nigga. I ain't say you do. I said, blood. All I said is niggas don't be on no shit like that. I don't know what his program is. He got his own program. I'm not going back and forth and doing all the name. I don't do nobody on this motherfucker.
Let me ask you something, Brazy. Since you talking about I got my own program, right?
I'm talking about.
I'm gonna ask you something. I want to see if you gonna keep it real.
You telling somebody something. You telling somebody something else. All of us got our own program.
No, hold on. Okay, hold on, Brazy.
Program, but nigga on blood.
Brazy, let me ask you something. I'm gonna make you laugh with this one. DLB part of my program when I wanted to be, right? You know that.
You tapped in?
Like a motherfucker. So my thing is this.
That's how I knew you was gonna bounce on here. And
this is why. Look, let me tell you what I do say. Let me tell you what I say. I tell niggas when I leave California, I don't fraternize with gang members nowhere else. Why? Because I don't want them telling me I got a Mexican cousin named Rico. Because they feel they can tell on me because they don't know my mama.
Promise to God, I said that, but the shit was already edited. I already put the caption, how the caption was.
You already know that.
Blood is going to respond back and say, Blood, fuck them niggas because he don't want his cousin anyways. I swear to God, I just told the homie that. I said, I don't even know why the fucking nigga just put that because, just said it like that because.
Bro, you know I'm not doing that. What that? Look, Braze, check this out. When your homies get caught up, right, and they sitting up under that light, they know your mama, your brothers.
Not having anything to do in the free world, but argue with niggas in jail on Memorial Day. Where's R&B at? Like, through all this, where's R&B at? Why is R&B leaving this man in the house by himself? Where's his adult? Where's his grown-up?
They know your family, your grandma, right? If you fucking with a nigga from 2,000 miles away, and they said, take this 20 and tell on this out-of-town nigga, what they gonna do, homie?
They're gonna tell on you.
Okay, so you know what I do? I eliminate the possibility of that happening. When I leave California,
that's what I mean by you got your own program. You don't fuck with certain people. I wasn't saying that you got your own program like whatever. You don't fuck with certain people. You ain't gotta fuck with certain people. You a grown man, dead homie. I just said on lanes, I'm willing to do some shit with a motherfucker. I ain't talk about no business, no dirty shit. I don't want no dirty shit. I ain't gotta do dirt. I ain't gotta do no dirt no more. I'm talking about business shit. You want to link in, whoop, I holler, see what's happening in this good. But
hey,
that's
Brazy,
what that was
the
about.
problem,
it wasn't no tap in,
I don't want a nigga that, listen, bro, listen, it's about 13 states and about 6-7 different countries. Before I get there, I tap in. And when my niggas come this way, they let me know Wack, I'm coming, right? They may need a car, they may need a jacket, they may need whatever. I make sure they straight, right? This how this is. Now, if I don't know you, I ain't got nothing against a nigga I don't know. But if you that fucking scary because of whatever reason, Braze.
He a baby. He ain't getting next to you.
You say he ain't. You know that. You know that. You know that.
Yeah, he a baby. He can't even get even next to you. So that's it was.
So why is you addressing the G homie on what a baby talking about?
Nah, I ain't. Wait, you said threaten? I ain't threatening.
Why are you addressing the G homie on what a baby nigga talking about?
Why are you addressing a G homie about what a baby ninja is talking about is crazy. I just want to know who respects him as being a G homie. Like, nobody ever really, like, I don't get that.
On Bloods, it wasn't even no addressing Blood. This was just Blood. When a gang of motherfuckers asked me what's up with this is this, you play favoritism, you don't say this, I just said this.
Favoritism with who?
You got your who? I said they tell me I play favoritism.
You supposed to, nigga. I give you favoritism, nigga. I give you favoritism, don't I? Don't I pump your name on every major platform, nigga? You get favoritism.
I don't know, because you got J Hood telling me different. J Hood, but that's a different.
J Hood, J Hood can't tell you. Listen,
because J Hood bragging to me, showing me the shit, talking about, look, nigga, I'm all on the shit, nigga, whoopie whoop, little shit like that. But it's
J Hood can't tell you nothing about me and you. My relationship with J Hood ain't got nothing to do with my relationship with you. I took J Hood to school when he was a kid.
And you told me on Bloods.
Yeah, so I don't deal with J Hood as a Crip. That's Little Robbie to me.
No, I'm talking about DOLs.
Yeah, that's Little Robbie. Now you, right? You got access to everything I got access to.
You already told me that, but you ain't.
I pump your name on the show.
You ain't tap in. I know
you a motherfucking
lie. Tap in on you is to holler at you. Like this. You ain't tap in. Let's be real. You ain't even been tapping in on your young homie. You got weirdos telling nigga this, that, Wack ain't fucking with niggas. I'm trying to figure it out.
How could a nigga tell? Well, let me ask you something, right?
You told me I got access to all this shit.
Let me ask you something, bro.
Crazy. The who's who.
Hey, bro. I done gave you a bunch of promo on Vlad, academics.
Like, are we serious here? Like, man, Baby Brazy, you about to learn a harsh lesson dealing with this goofball. You about to learn a harsh lesson. By the end of the summer, these new to our space, I don't want to say new gang members because they've been in whatever, but I'm talking about new to our space gang members. You see, it's y'all first season. You feel me? It's your first summer in these YouTube streets. Oh yeah, y'all finna have enemies by the end of these YouTube. I'm predicting it. I'm not gonna say no names, but I got 3 people for sure. And out of the 3, one of them for sure gonna have beef with Wack by the end of the summer. For sure, for sure. For sure, for sure. For sure, for sure. I got 3 names. Today's episode of I'm on a Rico, for sure.
Motherfucking no jumper. I do shit for you, can't none of these niggas do. Cause they ain't got the reach. What is you talking about?
Niggas.
Nigga, I done told niggas on academics with 50,000 people listening, go follow who's who. Tap in with the what is you talking about?
Tap in on those dead homies.
No, I want to know what
you needed to get on. You needed to get on here anyways, because the who's want to see what's really going on Bloods.
That's on you, Blood. You got my number.
What just happened with you and a nigga Betty? It's just like, man.
Do you got my number? Do you got my number?
That's what a nigga.
Do you got my number?
Wanted to prevent shit like that.
Do you got my number?
Yeah, I got.
Have you reached out with any requests that been denied?
I nah.
Okay, so what you talking about?
I got love for Baby Brazy. I got a lot of love for Baby Brazy. Notice how Wack only goes for people who are in desperate situations. This nigga Baby Brazy got a double life sentence. Loose Cannon didn't have no money. Snitch Hunter don't got no money. Nobody. Oh yeah, fool, I be drinking this, what is this? It's carrot, pineapple, apple, turmeric, ginger, and lemon. But notice how Wack only goes for people who are in desperate situations, who are in press situations that are not for the really best that they could be, whenever, blah, blah. He's in jail doing a double life sentence. You feel me? A double life sentence. And this is to Wack. Oh, come on, bro. Don't say I don't be looking out for you. He's in jail. Like, it's a sick game that Wack plays. It's a sick game in how he chooses his victims. And Baby Brazy be like, man, I ain't gonna be no victim. Man, bro, he gonna switch. I'm telling you. Baby Brazy, he's gonna switch on you, bro. He switches on everybody. He not good peoples.
What you talking about?
Blood ain't tapped in.
Listen, if you ask me to do something I didn't want to do, you know if the one nigga called me, I'ma do it anyway. That's 36 years of ride me and that nigga been doing. Me and that nigga, my dude, been riding for 36 years. Only Damus and Bilms, nigga, thundering with 30 and 40 rips. Cass Jones and Antonio Moses.
And now you finna put the Antonio Moses. I'm not sure who you are, and I apologize that your name is being mentioned in this video, but this is what he does. And he makes sure Wack knows that people don't like him, so he's gonna outright put out he's gonna publicize every affiliation he has. Everybody who's cool with him, everybody who might deal something with him, everybody who might like him and all that kind of stuff, he gonna put their names out. Why did you just put this man's name out in this conversation? That was unnecessary. And Mad YouTuber just said it on today's episode of Who Wants a Rico. Oh, Barnacles. It's barnacles. It's just be barnacles.
You feel me? Rest in peace, nigga, Lil Rob. Screwy Louie. I done did it with the best of them.
Nigga with why a motherfucker is. Look. I promise you, no bullshit, no weird shit, no nothing. For everybody, a nigga so fucking see shit for what it is, and I be seeing shit niggas be thinking I just seen this whole shit just play out right now. Dead homie. But Wack, a nigga gonna tap in for sure.
You on some bullshit? Damu, you know you on some bullshit, right?
Because you just do all that. You know how to word shit and do all this shit.
No, you on some bullshit.
And now you got it looking like a nigga. Now you got it looking like I just try to do some shit for a
You
start,
did,
but it
because
ain't.
listen, you got, bro, you know you got a handful of homies that I'm gonna go to war against my own foe. You know that. You know that. Them niggas done told you I didn't did it in real life. So last we spoke, you got my math, whatever you need, whatever knowledge you need, reach you need, say it. Until then, I be on major platforms. Nigga, I ain't even talk to you, pumping your shit. Now what it is, these niggas want us to go at it, so they don't want to tell you, Wack,
I
nigga,
wasn't
you
gonna
gonna
Wack thirsty for a friend.
go. I wasn't gonna go at it with you. Did I say some? I ain't going. I'm not going at it with you. I ain't. I just said he got what he got going on Blood Game. If you want to tap in, you can tap in just like that. And I knew that this was gonna play out just like this. You was gonna come on.
Only thing I'm asking you is, as we spoke, I gave you all my math, right?
Oh,
you got all my shit. I said, whatever you need, let me know. If you wanna call into that thing, let me know. I told Adam, you can't block my homies from calling in. You heard me tell him that live. Whenever Blood want to call in, he gonna call in. Whenever you was ready, you let me know. Whatever you need, whatever resources, Wack, can I this? Can you put me on line? Nigga, I'm waiting on you. Don't put it on me. I fuck with everybody.
No else.
I got relationships with all kind of motherfuckers. Now, what is you talking about? What the fuck I got to do with a 4 extras and a peel? I don't even know who the fuck.
No.
Who is Peel? I don't know who that is.
That's just asking. I thought, Blood, I ain't up on game or nothing. I don't be Blood. I get on this motherfucker from people sending me shit. That's it. I thought I asked you that because I said
What?
King Peel and 4 extra supposed to fight.
I don't know. I just first I heard about it. I don't know
about it, man. Be ready for a Wack down.
I don't know King Peel.
If your boy 4 extra on that side, man, on L's, the nigga
ain't 4 extras in jail.
So now they over here hyping the King Pill and 4 extras fight.
It's supposed to be some management type. I thought
we talk about a homie own a diaper company. Yeah, man. Talk about your homie diaper company.
On the credible diaper, especially if one of my people's on it. I gotta.
What you mean? You talking to him?
Are you on it? Dead homies. I gotta tap in on it.
What you mean?
That's on Amazon.
And then you know what's crazy? You know who my last celly was?
Who?
Big Sam from 120 Miller Gangster.
Who?
Big Sam. Everybody here, G homie, Sammy Cash, G homie. Right? That's my last celly, homie. So I'm like, me and a homie, last 2 years, we thugged it together. Everybody know Big Sam from Miller Gangster, 120 Miller Thriller. Everybody know what it is.
He know if he know he just got the things, though, you know.
Every nigga, you don't know Big Sam from Miller Gangster.
Shit going on, world.
So I'm trying to figure out what's his distaste, because all the Millers holler at Wack.
That's some shit after it just happened like this. That's some shit, you know.
Nah, he did. You heard him in the background. Hold on. You heard him in the background on that clip you did saying all kind of disrespectful shit.
That's why I said you gotta holler at. That's why I said you gotta holler at him. It ain't nothing that a motherfucker want to do on here. That's why I didn't want to do the yell. That's why before.
Oh, so GB don't F with Wack. Got it.
I get on here.
So why when he was doing it?
I'm gonna let somebody say they shit.
So why when he was doing it, you didn't tell him, homie? Kill
that's
that.
Why nigga gotta holler. Your shit breaking up, but that's why
Yo, Bray, you don't mind me asking, how old are you, Braze?
35.
35. So you was 9 years old when I paroled. Huh?
Man, you wasn't even cracking like that, bro. Like, Wack be throwing everybody under the bus for sure. Like, he can't help it. He can't help it because he out here. He's a man without a country. He's out here by himself. And then you want to always tell these little weak jail stories and all this kind of stuff. When I parole, blah blah. You shot somebody with a BB gun for disrespecting your mama, and then when you was on the yard, you niggas say that you was PC'd up. Another ninja said that you was never C blank wag. Another ninja said that you was getting smacked by Pooh Rider and all that kind of stuff. Like, bro, what the hell is going on, bro? Like, just shut up. Just shut up.
Homie, it's dues and deaths to those before me. When Big Sam hit my cell, the homie about 6'4", he a beast, he a squabbler. But the G homie couldn't take no phase round me, homie. Cause I owed him
Remember
that.
nigga got on the shit
Cause I owed him that, cause everything he did for my time before we got there, homie. So where to respect that, homie?
On DLB, I ain't, look, until I see some weird shit, I hollered at you.
Have you noticed that these niggas talk, but don't nobody come pull up on me? All they gotta do is come playing.
No, until I see some weird shit,
You don't be outside. Every time you go outside, somebody puts their hands on you. What are you talking about, bro? You see, don't nobody pull up on me, don't nobody complain. You're not accessible to the public. You're the hide and seek world champion. Come outside. Come to Marathonburg on May 31st. Somebody go put their hands on you. You gonna go viral.
I told you, I said I ain't gonna never cross the line on no disrespect shit. I said, you got what you got going on with the homies. Like you said, if a buster, but whatever you got, I said, blood, you can still come out here.
I don't know the nigga.
Because it sound like some buster shit when niggas say that, but the homie just said, young nigga coming out here by himself. He ain't coming out here driving with no niggas. He ain't coming out here.
That ain't got nothing to do with me, bro. You think I'm riding around looking for an 18-year-old, bro?
I know. On bloods, but you don't know how to influence. You don't know but the influence that niggas got, but the influence that niggas got on them niggas and how they look at niggas out here is just.
I ain't got no
I
influence.
know that shit until a nigga jumped on the internet.
Got no influence on the niggas.
Bloods,
I don't got no influence on the niggas.
Not
hey,
you.
listen.
I said the influence. I'm talking
listen.
about the influence, like LA, like motherfuckers LA.
I know what that is. Listen to me, Brazy. Hear me out. I pay a mansion tax in New York.
No, you don't.
My crib is 4 stories with an elevator.
I know exactly what's going on. Nigga gotta tap in. Why a nigga playing? Why nigga ain't bye.
You pay a mansion tax in New York, but you in that little bitty apartment in Vegas or Summerlin. You in that little bitty Summerlin apartment, but you pay a mansion tax. So you pay. When the last time you even been in New York? You pay a mansion tax? That doesn't make any sense at all. That makes no sense at all.
I don't know.
That's what nigga trying to do. We on here 1,249 people with Wack, Brazy, put a nigga in on the all the little shit.
And let me ask you another question.
Patron again.
Can I ask you another question?
You gotta do it. Yeah.
Why you be making that dry ass oatmeal, blood? That shit be.
That oatmeal.
You got to do stuff with that, homie. You got to dog. You got to add something to that, dog. Your shit be dry, homie. You got to add something to this shit. And I'm gonna tell you this: Rico tapped in. He said you told no lies. He said you told no lies.
Well, Rico. Oh, Rico from Marathon Thug.
He called me.
I ain't gonna lie.
He said you told no lies.
So these are bro. You see how, and this is no disrespect to Rico from Hawthorne Thug family at all. Why would Wack want to help you, bro? Really think about this in a logical aspect. Rico from Hawthorne Thug family. Hear me and hear me well. We would hate to see you locked up in jail. Everything he touches gets incarcerated. Rico from Hawthorne Thug family. I need you to hear me and hear me well, big dog. We got love for you here at TNN Trap News Network, and I need you to hear me first. Everything he touches goes to jail. What sense does it make for Wack to want to do business, help, or benefit you for any reason? Why isn't he helping the Damus? Why isn't he helping the 2Ps and the B? Why isn't he helping the Pirus? Really think about this. Why is he being so interested in you? Because there's nobody else for him to deal with. You don't even know this man. He's a complete stranger. He's a complete stranger. Why would he have interest in you, if not for his own devious and dastardly deeds? Pay attention.
everybody on here, Rico is right there. That's the last one I shook his hand when the shit happened with the Hoovers. Everybody took this shit. Everybody talking about some airlifted. I didn't got this happen to me.
You didn't get airlifted.
And this happened, all that. Rico was right there. He a whole nother nigga on the bed.
He ain't tell no lie. He ain't tell no lie. And a few of the homies did some mark ass shit. They ain't how they business.
Exactly.
So, end of the day, he said, as far as he concerned, you did what a warrior's supposed to do, and he a crip.
Man.
Yeah, so
that's all that needs.
But I mean, Brazy, if you about to get into the business of babysitting busters, listen, send them niggas your cash app and make sure it's worth your while.
Nah, man, I ain't doing that. They're homies, and I swear to God, I knew you was gonna get on here and try to do that.
Yeah, nigga.
I had the whole shit. I knew exactly how this whole little shit was gonna play out.
I'm gonna end with this, and that's a Figaro fact, nigga. Yeah, if you gonna babysit busters, send that cash app and make sure it's worth your while. Okay, and that's a Figaro fact, nigga. How about that? I'm gonna let you continue with your live stream, my nigga. But once again, you got my number. I told you whenever you need something, all you gotta do is let me know. And you know it's always one nigga that can get me 24/7. You know who that nigga is. You know that.
On the hood is good.
And my nigga Mousy. Now I'm gonna tell you, me and Mousy like this. Holla at Mousy. Mousy was on that yard with me. 6'2's brim. I got supposed to be.
No, that even happened with the homie.
Dude, this is what you need to do. You see what it do with Wack on here? Nigga, tell your fans.
Tap in on the who's. That's what you.
All right, I can't hear no more of this. Y'all be safe, man. Red dots to the left. Y'all know the rest. Free Avenue Angel until he's free. We are gone.